Hey, yo, turn on the light. Let's go.
Jabari Small here, Vols running back from Memphis, Tennessee. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Scotty D and JW over at the West Tennessee Volcast. Make sure to go check them out on Facebook and YouTube and subscribe and hit that like button for those guys. Go Vols.
Welcome to the West Tennessee Volcast. This is your host, Scotty D, here with my co-host, JW.
Hello, Vol fans. Third Saturday in October. It's Roll Tide time.
It is Bama Hate Week. And, man, it's been a long time since there's been this kind of excitement for this game. It's the talk of college football right now, and you love to see it. I never would have thought we'd be 6-0 coming into this. Of course, we hoped it, but man, it's awesome.
Yeah, I said at the beginning of the year we'd be 8-4. Here we are. I never thought we'd beat, Pittsburgh, Florida, LSU. I thought we'd lose at least one of those games, maybe two. Here we are, 3-0 in the game. Coming into the Alabama week undefeated.
Yeah, both of us undefeated. It's the first time in a long time, and first time that a lot of Bama fans admit that they're worried about this game. We're always hopeful that, anything can happen in the Bama game, but, I think realistically we usually don't usually have a big chance of winning against them, but it's just a different feeling this time.
Yeah, I think the Vols have got something for them this time. Offense, one of the top offenses in the country. Alabama's got an awesome defense. Will Anderson, he's a complete football player. Hooker's gonna have to know where he's at on every snap.
Yeah, our offensive line is gonna be one of the keys. We got to keep them off of Hooker, and keep that offense rolling because that's the strength of our team. Defense is playing better than people thought they would, so far this year. So that's been a pleasant surprise, but. Yeah, they gotta do a good job of giving Hooker time and get that good offense rolling. That been so stout all year. Tillman's kind of still up in the air. Not a lot of information coming out about him. Conflicting reports about how much he's doing or not doing. So we probably won't know up until time whether he's going to play or not. I did read that Heupel said if he wasn't 100%, he wasn't going to play. So we were hopeful.
Yeah, I don't look for him.
Go ahead.
I don't look for him to play. I think they'll rest him. I think they'll rest him next week against UT Martin. I think he'll be back for the Kentucky and the Georgia game. This is not a must-win for Tennessee. We can lose this game, still beat Kentucky and Georgia, and still win the East. I don't think they'll play in this game because I don't think he's 100%. I don't think Young, the quarterback, will play for Alabama this week.
Yeah, they've been keeping that one close to the vest too, which is, that's how Saban always does. Him and Heupel both, they don't give out a lot of information, but Young, yeah, it's a risk if they play him because even if he's, partially healthy or healthy enough to go, the way we pressure the quarterback, he's going to take some hits if he's in there. So, might boil down to whether they're willing to risk it. Him getting hurt for the rest of the year.
Yeah, Tennessee's keys to victory, I think, they got the three running backs at Alabama. They're all three good. There's not really a drop-off. I would load 8 in the box, and I'd make the quarterback beat me. Tennessee struggles against running quarterbacks. If Young don't play, they're going to have to contend with the running quarterback. And kind of like the LSU game, they're going to have to stop the run.
They've done a better job this year, though, of facing those running quarterbacks. You can tell they learned from last year where they ran all over us whenever we played running quarterback. So, did a great job against LSU. I think we held them to 60-something yards rushing, something like that. So,
yeah.
I tell you who scares me for Alabama, and that's Gibbs.
He's a dynamic back.
He is, and he can hurt you in the passing game and running the ball. So we're going to have to keep him contained. And also McCullough, hadn't really got an update on him. I've read some reports he's been practicing this week. Heupel was, not really willing to say a whole lot about him. I'd like to see him let him play until, the legal process pans out and stuff, and not punish the kid, before all the facts get out. But because we definitely need him in that secondary.
Yeah, I think he'll play. If there's any discipline, I think it'll be later down the road. I think he'll get out of it from the stories you read. The kid was in his own apartment. Somebody comes in your own apartment. Don't really know the facts, but I think he'll get out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be more to come out about what happened with that. That something just didn't add up with all that. Yeah, you hate to see it. You hate to see a kid get in trouble. But and from everything I read, that's he's one of the last kids I would have thought would have got in any kind of trouble. So it's kind of out of character for him to be a hothead or get in trouble at all. So hopefully that'll play out in his favor, and he get back with the team or stay with the team, and we won't lose another kid, and hopefully it'll work out.
Yeah, I think he'll get out of that. At least maybe now we know why they call him Tank. I think he knocked the kid down the stairs.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning gonna be the guest speaker on not on the show.
Game day.
Yeah, game day's coming back to Knoxville for the second time, which probably not many people seen that coming at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, but I mean, it's where else would they be? I mean, there's no bigger game this weekend than this one. So it's the talk. Like I said, it's the talk college football, and a lot of people are picking Tennessee. I know. I remember the last line I saw. I know it was, what was it, 7.5 point Alabama favorite.
Points. Yeah, 7.5.
And I know it's going to be a completely different game depending on which quarterback they tried out there. But, like I said, I like our chances either way, no matter who they put out there. And it's going to be wild on Rocky Top if we win it. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. They thought the Florida game was crazy. It's going to be wild up on the hill.
Yeah, beating.
I think Tennessee's going to have to run the ball. I think they're going.
Hey, you got muted somewhere. I hear you now.
You hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you got muted for a second there. Go ahead.
I think Tennessee's going to have to not turn the ball over. Take care of football. They're going to have to play a lot better than they did against LSU.
Yeah, I like the way our defense has been playing, especially defensive line, and the pressure they've been getting, tackles for loss, sacks, and you would like to see them keep that pressure dialed up on them, put some pressure on them. And Alabama don't feel the pressure like this. A lot of times they're usually what's their favorite in this game, even though a lot of people's picking against them. But it's a different dynamic this time with them playing us. We're coming in ranked 6th and they're ranked 3rd. So if you'd have told me that the first year, I'd take that all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely going to be the game of the weekend.
Yeah. Well, we'll do another podcast after the game, give our thoughts on it, and definitely looking forward to it. And can't wait to see what happens because it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm getting the food ready. Going to cook and get ready for the game. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, they might break some records with viewership on this game because everybody's going to be locked in on this one across the country.
Yeah, it'll be something to see. 2:30 Saturday.
All righty. Well, that does it for this episode. Appreciate all your support, and find us on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram,
YouTube.
and, YouTube. Yeah, we appreciate all the support, and we'll see how this one shakes out. We'll talk to you after the game. Go Vols.
As always, go Vols.